President Trump went to Iowa last night where he celebrated the latest Republican victory. He also used his first campaign-style rally since April to let out his frustration over ongoing investigations and his treatment by the press. Margaret Brennan is at the White House with the president's message to his supporters. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, with an approval rating below 40% and his agenda challenged in Washington, President Trump returned to campaign-style rhetoric in Iowa, a state he won by 10 points, and spent much of the more than hour-long speech promising to upend the establishment.
It's always terrific to be able to leave that Washington swamp.
Cheered on by more than 5,000 Iowa supporters, President Trump unveiled two proposals, barring new immigrants from receiving welfare and turning his proposed border wall with Mexico into a massive solar panel.
But the higher it goes, the more valuable it is. It's like pretty good imagination, right? Good. My idea.
Mr. Trump again called for unity following the shooting of Republican Congressman Steve Scalise.
Hopefully our nation emerges from this ordeal. It was an ordeal, terrible. More unified and more determined than ever before.
Minutes later, dismissed Democrats.
They're obstructionists. They're obstructionists.
Slammed journalists.
By the dishonest media corporations.
And downplayed the ongoing FBI probe into Trump campaign associates.
They have phony witch hunts going against me.
He relished Republican resilience in congressional election victories, including South Carolina and Georgia.
All we do is win, win, win. We won last night.
There were some obvious signs of frustration from the president, who briefly mentioned the death of Otto Warmbier, set to be buried today, following 17 months in a North Korean prison.
Look at Otto, beautiful Otto. Went over there a healthy, wonderful boy, and you see how he came back.
In spite of his attempts to forge a friendship with China's leader Xi Jinping, President Trump suggested that policy is failing to rein in nuclear-armed North Korea.
I wish we would have a little more help with respect to North Korea from China, but that doesn't seem to be working out.
Charlie, the Iowa rally coincided with news that the Trump campaign will hold their first 2020 election fundraiser next week at the family-owned Washington Hotel.
Margaret, thanks.